Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the role of your mindset in achieving relationship success. So if that interests you, stick around. Okay, so your mindset obviously applies to everything that you do in your life, right? It activates your RAS, it activates your DMN and how you want to rechange it. And of course, your rest rituals and your rise rituals will help you achieve that. But then talking about relationships is an interesting concept, right? Like, we don't try to associate our health to our relationships, but in reality, it's one-on-one, right? We are social creatures. We were developed for thousands of years with other humans around us raising us. We are in a tribe-like society for many, many years. Even to this day, we are a tribe. Like, I'm in America right now, so I'm technically part of the American tribe. Wherever country you're from, you're part of that tribe. And you can get even more local to your region, and then you can be part of that regional tribe. So for example, I'm in Los Angeles now, so I'm part of the Los Angeles tribe within the California tribe, within the United States tribe. You see what I'm saying? So there's like fractals within fractals of tribes. But the point is your relationships. Now this could be your intimate relationships, it could be just your platonic relationships, it could just be your work relationships, whatever relationships, basically with other human beings. You will need to know what type of mindset you have, because what you are, who you are, will literally be a mirror to the other person as well. What do I mean by that? If you're having negative thoughts, right? If your mindset is out of whack right now, you think life is miserable, life is whack, everything is whack, everything looks gray, then what is going to happen when you interface with that other person? The other person, we don't know what their state is, but then eventually, if you are powerful enough, you will impact their state to a point where they will get entrained by yours, and then one of two things will happen. One, they will empathize with you and just try to console you. Usually it's a female that would do that. But then two, they would just get really detracted from you, be like, okay, why is this person acting like this? I'm in a positive beat right now, and this person is all in a negative funk. I don't want to be around that person. This happens a lot. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if your vibe is miserable, you're only going to attract more miserable people in your life. And so those relationships will be miserable as well. At the same time, you might have started out in a positive mindset in, different relationships with your people. Just know that every single day when you wake up, you need to clear that shit out. When you see that person, have a blank slate. If you hold the grudges become more and more dense. The negative charge builds up and builds up and builds up, and eventually, we explode. That's just the natural nature of what humans do with other people, or the relationship. So your mindset is so damn vital in all of this. Every single time you interface with another human, just know that your mindset is being actively activated, and whatever you're feeling inside is actually being shown to the other person. A lot of times you don't even have to ask any questions. The persons tell you what they're feeling and what their mindset is like, and so right away you know. Now there's two ways you can play this, right? You yourself know how you're behaving with your mindset and then your outcome of that relationship. Vice versa, they will see you and they will know, what they're feeling, but at the same time they can see what you're feeling as well by you being the way you are. So humans are very, very adept at understanding what other humans are experiencing, because that's how we have grown up. Even as a baby, if you think about it, right? We learn facial expressions. We learn what is the different types of emotions, happiness, sadness, right from the get-go. Those are the more primal communication tools versus, the more logical ways we've been interfacing with each other. The primal ones will always supersede the more nuanced ones, because that's just how we are engineered right now. With that being said, guys, let's take a step back and just recap what we just talked about. Your mindset dictates pretty much every aspect of your life, but in relation to your relationships, achieving relationship success, what you have to do is first be ready for yourself, right? You need to know yourself. You can't be finding happiness in another person if you're not happy with yourself, because what's going to happen, you're just going to project your unhappiness to that other person, and eventually it just becomes a really vicious cycle with each other, and it becomes pathological. And at that point, there's no point in that relationship, right? Because you just destroyed it because of your situations going on in your mind. So this is something that I've been working on as well, right? I think every single person needs to figure themselves out, and it takes time because a lot of the processing that you need to do about the different experiences that you had, you never really just sat down and thought about it because you're just moving on to the next experience, because that's what we're sort of designed to do now. We're chasing the next dopamine hit over and over and over because we're just too smart, to be honest. So understanding that, figure yourself out first. Once you figure yourself out, then you can bring someone else into your life. Okay, this is just, again, in relation to maybe having romantic partners, but we're also talking about friends and family as well. Because a lot of times these friends and family have been negatively conditioning you through time because for whatever their insecurities might be. So it's really important that you understand yourself, one. Two, figure out, okay, are you ready to bring someone new in? Because again, they're gonna have their drama that's gonna come into your life. Are you ready for that? And then once you start thinking about, you know what, I do have time and space for another human in my life or a family in my life, then you'll see that it's going to be a lot more beneficial to you. You'll get a lot more growth out of it because it's a positive experience and you're ready for it. And no matter what happens to you, you will know how to take care of yourself because you were in the darkness, you were in the depths, and you were able to come back out and understand yourself and understand your surroundings and appreciate where you are right now in life. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful in my mind. With that being said, guys, hopefully you found value in this video. If you found any value, definitely give me a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you disliked the video, dislike the video so I can know why in the comments below. At the same time, if you want to see more of me, more of my mug, more of my face, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And that's gonna let me know you like my stuff, and I'll get more motivated to build more content for all of us. At the same time, if you wanna know when the next video will pop off, go ahead and hit that notification bell. It's gonna let you know exactly when the next video will be available. With that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully this video was good for you. I did get a little bit vulnerable in this video, but I think that's how it should be, right? We should be all a little bit vulnerable and courageous at the same time, if you know what I mean. With that, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.